rot rate. So it will always be 90 times whatever this is. And actually, I want to start it off at 0. And then we'll add the rotation rate whenever expose on spawn. Okay, so when we click it, it is currently at rotation rate 0. If we press this, we can speed up the rotation rate and slow down the rotation rate. Check that out. It was one variable. So I think that's pretty cool. Second thing is spring arm length. Let's see, cam v rotate. Let's see, where are you? So we got spring arm length. We also need spring arm length mod. Expose on spawn, which of course the original spring arm length is going to be whatever we set it to, and then we're going to go with the on value changed here. Sorry. Boom times, let's see, get our rotation cam controller, get spring arm length, get spring arm length mod, set or plus set spring arm length. Ah! What are you doing? Internet Explorer, you're the devil. Because that's all you are. You're glorified Internet Explorer. Don't even try to give me that, ooh, Microsoft Edge. So edgy. Kind of like Internet Explorer was back when it first got started before Chrome and Firefox. Yes, I'm currently insulting a internet browser service. Please don't judge me. Let's see. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. So this should take whatever we set the spring arm length modifier to, multiply it by the value on our zoom slider, and then add that to the spring arm length. Now, we just need to choose a value for our spring arm length modifier, which we can now set individually. Let's call it, let's give it a fairly large number. So now, let's say we select this. We go, okay, well, okay, that didn't work. Oops. Right, I know exactly why it didn't work. Cam settings. That's not what I need. Get spring arm. Set length. Yeah, spring arm length plus spring arm length mod times value should equal the length of the actual spring arm. So we go, oh, I want to see this, and let's set our rotations. Ooh, it's not liking it. Why aren't you liking it? Target arm length. Maybe that's one of the ones that needs to be done in the yeah, that probably needs to be done in the thing here. Okay, so also this can go. It's not necessary. So let's go back to rotation camera. I'm gonna go to the event graph. Go custom event mod, or let's call it zoom. Give it a new float parameter called mod value. Boom. Multiply that by the spring arm length mod. Add that to the spring arm length. And we will go with the spring arm. Set target arm length. Hey JV, how do I get my AI actor to build navigation mesh with oh, the navigation invokers. Oh, shite. I know this, I know this, I know this, I know this, I know this. Give me just a sec to finish this up, and then I will try to answer you. That's a bit weird. Because you still need the navigation mesh bounds volume, but there's a couple of values you set, and then it's like you set it inside the AI actor to create these navigational bounds. I'll see if I can remember. It's been like 3 or 4 months since I even looked at it, so forgive me if I can't remember right away. Okay, so let me get rotation cam, and we're going to call zoom. And the mod value is going to be the value on our zoom slider. There we go. So if we select this one, we go. Okay, seriously? Why aren't you running? Rotation camera. I'm going to move this off to the side so I can see a little bit here. Oh, because I'm an idiot, at least partly. I forgot to connect the execution pin on the to the set. Yeah. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. So yeah, I mean this is a bit excessive for what we need, but it doesn't take very long to set up. And we have it set up to where we can increase and decrease the value of the rotation. Okay, so that's all cool. And now, since we have a question, we're going to focus on that for a little while, see if I can figure it out before the end of the stream, which is going to be at 8. So I've got just over 30 minutes to try and remember. Okay. Let's see if I can remember this. Let's save this. I'm going to pull up a different project just because this is something that I'm wanting to move forward with and see what we can do. And I have a couple of interesting ideas for this. So, ow. Okay, can't be normal. Okay, so save, file, open project. Let's pull up our RPG template. Navmesh invokers, Navmesh invokers. No, it's project settings, navigation. Draw mesh edges, draw nav links, start with tick enabled. No, it's not actor tick. Okay, JV. I'm gonna, like I said, I'll try to find it. I can't promise I will though. I know you definitely need to set the runtime generation to dynamic. That's an absolute must to be able to do this. Do full async nav. No. Generate navigation only around navigation invokers. Yes. So, boom. If set to true, navigation will be generated only around registered navigation enforcers. This has a range of consequences, including how navigation octree operates, so it needs to be a conscious decision. Okay, so what that is saying is this is completely a legitimate way to do navigation. However, this needs to be something that you keep in mind, because the only place that navigation is going to be generated is around things that you specifically tell it this is a navigation invoker, this can have this has navigation around it. It is typically used in larger scale environments where building the navigation like dynamically is going to be maybe faster than trying to bake it all at once, or that you're wanting to change things rapidly, so you want the navigation invoker to be able to react to that. Okay. Now, luckily, I don't think I actually have to make an AI to make a nav invoker. If we open an actor, right here, navigation invoker component. Bloop. You can tell it the tile generation radius, the tile removal radius. Can ever affect the navigation, whether or not this specific actor will affect the navigation, yada yada yada. Okay, so that's pretty good. Let's put this at like 500 and 500. That way it's not a huge area that we're affecting. So we're going to take this and put it right here, and then we need a navigation bounds volume, because you absolutely must have a navigation bounds volume for this to work. At least I'm pretty sure. Or it might be a nav modifier volume? No. Oh, yeah, see? As you can see, if I hit P, the only place that navigation is created is right around this dude. And if I move it, so this is kind of how a navigation invoker system is created. And what you can do is you can actually attach the navigation invoker to an actor. So let's say I wanted just my player character to have nav invoker, right? And it's going to be a really small area. Let's see, nav invoker. It's going to be like 200, 100. So like really close. Why is that so large? Anyways, so now if I simulate, new game, random finalize. Okay, all I needed. So now let's say your player is moving around. Navigation is going to update with him.